What we have here is an inexpensive 1x30 knife sharpening machine or belt sander. In the past and currently, belt sanders are available at low prices and they're effective. But their problem is their high speed. They burn a lot of steel. They burn knives, they burn all kinds of instruments. And unless you have an extremely light touch, you will be caught with a burned knife. What we have here is a wet system on an inexpensive 1x30 sander. You have total control of your water flow. It keeps your belts lubricated so they last many hundreds of times longer. And it keeps your steel cool. So what you're going to see me do now is an inexpensive knife sharpening. This is a knife that's purchased for $1.25. It is not sharp at all. Nothing. And I'm going to sharpen it, and then I'm going to finish the edge to give you a double edge, a stronger edge on a really weak knife. So here we go. I'm going to turn on the machine. And we have total control of our water flow. By turning this little knob, I can get as much water on here as I want. As you can see, there's a water flow. So I'm going to make a pass, and I can sit on this thing as long as I want. I can go back and forth without overheating. No heat. And a perfect cut. And switch hand, go the other way. Back and forth. I'm not worried about heat. And you can see that the blade is wet and cool. And we have a perfect bevel on both sides and a burr formation. Shutting down the water, and you can see how quick that will cut an edge. And the big advantage, of course, is the wet system. Now you can take an inexpensive belt, a belt that costs you $1.50, and sharpen with water roughly 200 to 300 knives. That's pretty incredible. This machine can also be equipped with a diamond belt of whatever grit you choose. That will raise the cost some $48, but it will last you a minimum of 1 year. So I'm going to take this knife now that has got a burr formation on it that is visible. And with a set of Spyderco sticks, I'm going to finish the edge to give me a stronger primary edge. On this flimsy, cheap knife, I want as strong an edge as I can get. So by making a few passes, I will take off my burr and create a sharp edge. And go over the flat side and strop it a few times. Not necessary to do a lot of work. This is already sharp. We're just taking off the burr and putting a stronger primary edge on. So we now have an extremely sharp edge. On a very, very cheap knife. And here you can see that the knife, this cheap knife, is still sharp enough to cut hair with. So I could do a haircut with this knife.